Today, I'm going to discuss balancing kids because being a parent already hard, especially if you have multiple kids, trying to balance time between each one of them. Um, but balancing on a medical schedule, even harder because you don't have a set schedule. You can sit there and make it. Like, I know there's always going to be dialysis 3 times a week. There's always med time in the morning, med time at night, and everything else just falls around it. So even if you make plans for something, just know that they're not permanent, not until you're actually there, because at any time anything can happen and it'll change. So trying to spread yourself between all your children can be really hard. Like, for example, this week, my girls are at kidney camp. Oh, thank the Lord, a little break. But I still have my son. And this is a good time for me to take advantage of that because my son's going to be 14 this weekend. So, I mean, I only have a few years left until he's gone. He's going to go off to the military and college and, start living his life. So I have to take advantage of the time that I have now. So this week has been completely dedicated to my son. Now, granted, I miss my girls like crazy, but this is about time with my son because any other time, Zaida can get put in the hospital and I'm gone for 3 days, a week, a month. There's no telling how long it'll take. And when she's in the hospital, I'm completely dedicated to her. I'm by her side. I talk to my kids. Sometimes they come see me up there, but I'm completely dedicated to her. We have a thing where I don't leave until she leaves. And we've done that for years. And I'm going to continue doing that until at least she's 18. And then we'll rework things because by then, things are going to be a little bit different. I'm going to have to let go of some things. But of course, mommy's always going to be there for her. But I feel guilty all the time because I'm with her. And so the baby doesn't have me when she needs me. Or I leave the hospital because someone has an awards program and I leave her there alone. You can't be in all these places at one time. And it brings on a lot of guilt. But you have to remember, as long as you're doing the best that you can do, they understand. They know. My son's had to grow up really fast, unfortunately, because of this disease. I sit here and watch the toll it takes on him. My youngest, she was maybe 2 when Zaida got sick, and she's never experienced a normal life. All she knows is hospitals and doctor visits. So, it can be hard on you to sit there and balance your time. It can be stressful. It can be, it can make you feel guilty. But just know that as long as they see you doing your best, it's okay. There's always going to be a way to move things around. There's always going to be, for example, my son wakes up first. So the first few minutes of the morning, it's with him. My youngest wakes up last. Those minutes are with her. Zaida, we're at dialysis. That's my time with her. Again, in the evening times, one kid goes to sleep before the other. So while one's going to sleep, I'm spending time with her. And then I go spend time with the other ones. Now, am I exhausted at the end of the day? Yes, very. Because not only am I being a mom, not only am I being a woman, not only am I being a nurse, a chauffeur, a chef, and everything else that comes with being a parent, but I'm also having to put myself everywhere. And that's why the other video that I did about having time for yourself is so important. Because just like they need your time, you need your time too. So if you are a single parent, if you're a parent of a person or a child with, disabilities, disease, whatever, and you have multiple children and you're trying to go everywhere, don't feel guilty. None of us are perfect. We're all dying. We're going to die trying to be this great parent. And I've talked to my kids so many times, and the most important thing to them is that you're trying. And if you try, they see it. So don't drive yourself crazy. Good luck. And I can't wait to see my girls tomorrow.